I helped my cousin looking after his farm pond business, making millions in a year. But after he got the funding from customers, he only bank transferred 50 grand to me for this whole 3 years. So I was doing my job writing down the data for this crab farm pond. A brand new Mercedes G-Class just dropped by near me.
Brother Jan, I just got the funding from the accountant this year. This is the commission you deserve. There you go.
I stared at the figure and wondered. You call this commission? Is this for real? I have been through 1,000 nights working and living in this simply made plastic tent. I know that this premium king crab is a hot sale uptrend right now. My cousin this year has made approximately 3 million profits, excluding the rent, feed, and fertilizer.
Bro, I made tons of profit this year, nearly 3 million. Why don't you take the 50 grand, go get yourself a car or something, eh? This fertilizing job for my farm pond, anyone can do it. Even a puppy might be able to do it as well. Take this 50 grand, go live a better life somewhere else.
I don't feel a thing after hearing these words. When my cousin rented this farm pond 3 years ago, he almost lost all of his saving and declared bankrupt due to lack of basic farming knowledge. Fortunately, it was me who developed this probiotics, saved this pound. I suggested that I provide you agricultural tech support. I take 30% of the share. He said, no worries, bro. We are family after all. Right, that's it then, 50 grand. My cousin Lim never thought I was this easy. He stood there for a sec.
Okay, bro, you take the money, go get some rest, will you?
The pump filter will need to be replaced, don't forget it, okay? I didn't take a second look, straight headed away, because I'm fully aware that this tranquil, peaceful farm pond is going to turn into a dead, stinky ditch in less than 6 months. I didn't head home, because I'm afraid I may bump into some neighbors and asking about the crab pond, how much profits we made, how was my cousin and stuff. I walked along the footpath. This handy note of mine, it might be a piece of junk to you, but it's all I ever needed. Phone's buzzing. It's cousin Lim bragging on family social media, showing off how much profits he has made. I switched off the phone, headed down to the downstream of the village. There used to be a ditch here, smelly and infected with blue-green algae. It was stinking throughout the year, due to natural situation. Even dogs don't walk by. I stood at the ditch, looked at that greasy, oily, dark water. This is what people think a dump should be like. But I kneeled down, collected a tiny sample of that mud, and sniffed. An unprecedented idea just crossed my mind. Did Lim say even a puppy might be able to keep his farm pond alive? It's time to show him what real agricultural tech is capable of. I popped into the committee. Yo, is Clerk Wong in today?
Yes, what brings you here? I thought you were busy working at Lim's farm pond.
May I ask that if I want to rent out the stinky ditch at the bottom of the stream?
You serious? That's like a dead ditch. It smells. What you rent that for?
Okay, just tell me how much is the rent per annual.
If you want, 1,000'll do. But I gotta warn you be on your own, pal.
I quickly went through the math. 50 grand should be able to cover the spends, like purifier, probiotic, and tech equipment. Deal, right away, with a 5-year
You sure?
contract.
Do you need to think about this? Your cousin just made millions with his farm pond business.
Right after this contract signed, I rushed back to the dead ditch. This was a huge pond. The blue-green algae was fully covering like paint, and horribly stinking. Neighbors gathered around. They gossip about me.
Bro, you mad or something? What are you gonna do with that? His cousin brought him 50 grand as commission. That was meant to be a fortune for him to settle down with his lovely wife. But instead, he spent all that money on this stupid ditch. What a moron!
Lim showed up as well, with his brand new Mercedes. He laughed at me.
Brother Jan, if you got no clue how to spend this money, why don't you join me tonight? We're gonna do massage and enjoy ourselves. Just stop playing with shit,
I
man.
ignored him, headed deeper in with the water res suit and cleaned the Russian wood. It was unbearably stinky, but I withstood this smell. I know what I'm doing. After nightfall, I brought the black plastic bottles delivered earlier from town. These are my secret weapon, the probiotic liquid. I have spent years developing it. This is the perfect solution to resolve and kill bacteria such as the blue-green algae within the ditch pond. I spread the diluting probiotic liquid around the pond, repeated the same process for the following week like a scavenger during the day. But I turned into a magician at nightfall, curing this abandoned dirty ditch. And a miracle started to happen on the second week in the morning. The bacteria started to wear off, refreshing linger has replaced the stink. Water has become clearer. Sunray went through the pond, all the way into bottom. I planted some Eladia weed right after, and the dead ditch has come to life. Phone's buzzing while I was doing my preparation. Hey cousin, what's up?
Bro, you still messing with your stinky ditch? I just hired some old grandpa to help me looking after my farm pond. $80 a day. They'll do the job much better than you. You carry on playing with your shit then. I'll get you some crabs.
I ended the call, not feeling upset or irritated, but internally grateful, like this rebirthed pond. Cousin Lim is enjoying life, but he won't know what the consequences are waiting from Nature Mother. I opened up the last couple of boxes, which carries the crab seedlings, released them into my rebirthed pond. I opened up my note, wrote down the quantity and temperature of today. I have finished up my job when it was almost dawn. I was heading home and wondering, it was an impulsive decision to rent out this pond, but I'm under huge pressure after I spent all of the money. Every night, I had to examine with the water condition, checking up with bacteria and water temp. This pond is like a never-ending nightmare. I know that I got to succeed, not just for profits, but for dignity.